Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about how do men feel about you, okay? So pile number one, you're going to be the purple butterfly. Pile number two, you're going to be the white butterfly. And pile number three, you're going to be the pink butterfly. So again, pile number one, blue butterfly. Pile number two, white butterfly. And pile number three, pink butterfly. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the butterfly that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile one, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number one, you picked the blue butterfly, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings. So my pile number one. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? So what do we have for you here, pile number one? We have Taurus, cultivate. Okay. I don't know why I heard stubborn. High maintenance. Hard to read. That's how some men feel about you. And there's another side where some men feel like you're cultured, highly intelligent, maternal or paternal. How do men feel about you, my pal number one? How do men feel about you? Wow, like the whole deck fell. How do men feel about you? Wow, you see, Emperor Boss. Some of them are intimidated by you. Very strong, powerful. I'm getting like with the Emperor, it's giving me the vibe that some men do not like the fact that you have a powerful position. So if you are a manager or a supervisor at work, there's certain men that do have a problem with you because maybe they feel like they should be the manager and not you. Some of them could be sexist here, okay? Like the men that could be at your work could be sexist. I'm getting that vibe. And if you are a man watching, I'm getting like some men may feel like they have more authority than you, so they may not respect your authority. Maybe because you're in touch with your feminine side. I feel like for the men watching here, other men may feel like because you get along with women and you're not toxic, like they feel like they should be in that position because they feel like maybe toxicity is the way to go, like, you know, being a tyrant, being aggressive with women. Like you're not like that. You know how to, you're really balanced individual, so you know how to handle men and women. And I feel like women gravitate towards you as a man, and other men are threatened by that or are jealous of that. So some of them, they don't feel like you belong in a authority position or a management position because of the fact that you are really good with women. It's like I'm getting like toxic energy, okay, from these men. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. Some men, they feel like you're too traditional or you do everything by the book. You may be Aries, Taurus cusp here with the Hierophant and the Emperor. Yeah, you see, like you do things by the book with the Hermit. Like some men feel like you're high almighty. Like you said, I can't even speak. Yeah, some of them, they don't like the fact that you do things with integrity. Especially for the men here, like you have a lot of men that compete against you. They want your position, they want your power. They like the way that women interact with you. Women like you, women gravitate towards you. Like you don't have to work as hard as them to get a date or to get women to collaborate with you or to agree with you, while them, they have to use excessive force. Like I'm getting like you're the Emperor upright and these men are like Emperor in reverse, so tyrants. Like they feel like they could just take from people and not like try to cultivate a relationship with them in order to have a win-win situation. They believe in like, I have to win and you have to lose. There can be a win-win situation while you are more balanced individual. There's a lot of wisdom. How do men feel about you? And it's the same thing for the women here. Like some men, maybe like because you don't believe in like catering to a man whenever he's not your husband, or like maybe yes, you might be traditional, but you're not just gonna throw yourself out there for any man. Like you have values, because the Hierophant has values, family values, tradition, and the Hermit is somebody who is wise. Okay, somebody who likes to spend time alone, somebody who looks for within for the answer. They don't look outside themselves. So some men, they don't like that. They feel threatened by that. I don't know why I heard bimbo, like they want you to be a bimbo. I don't know, guys, that's the word I heard. Like some of them, that's how they feel about women in general. And yeah, you see, we have the King of Pentacles. I really feel like it's the people, men, either men at your work or men around you that feel like that. But there's other men that respect you, they admire you, whether you are a woman or a man, because they vibrate at the same frequency as you. I'm getting like low vibing men, they feel like that about you because they can't, it's like they want to get something out of you and not get anything in return. And it's like, in order for them to even get to your level, they have to level up. They have to put in work, and they don't want to do that. They feel like, you see with the King of Pentacles, you're established. You intimidate a lot of men, whether you are a woman or a man. You intimidate other men. With the King of Pentacles, you're well established. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. They feel like you're reserved or just prudent. Like you just do things by the book. This is what I'm getting here. How do men feel about you? Yeah, you see that they feel like you're driven, you're disciplined. And I feel like, the ones that are your job, that are competing, because I feel like there's other men that are competing against you. You may be in a work environment where it's maybe sales, or there's something that where people compete against each other for like certain position or certain, like I'm getting like sales. Some of you could be in sales, or you just work in an environment where it could be a little bit hostile. And these men, they don't really like the position that you hold at your job. It's like they feel like it should be theirs. Guys, I can't make it up. Ace of Swords. You feel like you're the truth, you're honest. How do men, wow. Some men, they feel like you're very attractive, sexually attractive, with the Ace of Wands. And then for the men watching here, some men, they feel like, yeah, like you're good looking, like, you got it going on, but they're envious of you because of the attraction that you get from the opposite sex. Some of you same sex, it could be the same thing. Like they just are intimidated by you, or it's like every time you walk in the room, it's like all eyes on you. Everybody gravitates towards you. Everybody wants to get to know you, and it makes some men uncomfortable. And for the women watching here, the men that you date, Some of them, they feel inferior to you because of the fact that you get a lot of attention, or they're insecure. How do men feel about you? How do men feel? Yeah, they feel like you're mysterious with the High Priestess, or you're highly intuitive. You know things that they wish you wouldn't know, like maybe their secrets or their intentions. They feel like you're too wise. Yeah, 6 of Wands, victorious, successful. Like, if you are a woman, just be careful about the type of men that you date. Like, try to date somebody who is the same level as you when it comes to their personal achievements. Because if you date somebody who may not have achieved as much as you, they may get jealous of you. And that's the worst thing, is to date somebody who's jealous of you. Okay? Jealousy can make people do crazy things. And there's the same thing for the men. Like, be careful who you befriend. Like, you know, especially like you want to befriend men that are in the same level as you, accomplished like you, even if they don't have all of the accomplishments that you have, but they're striving towards that. They're motivated, they're go-getter. Look at their character. You know, that's what's going to determine whether or not you want to keep this person in your life. How do men feel about you? Yeah, you see, we have the Knight of Pentacles, cautious energy, meticulous. Yeah, you have, like, there's two energies. You have men that are insecure, jealous of you, and you have men that are inspired by you. They want to be like you. Whether you are a woman or watching, men that want to be like you is for the men. And for the women here, there's men that like love your work ethics, love your drive, love the fact that you're a boss, that you handle your business, and they would like to be with you, date you. Because I see like people that want to be with you. We have the Queen of Swords, like extremely intelligent. This is how men feel about you. Yeah, you have a lot of suitors with the Ace of Cups. How do men feel about you, my pal? Number 1. Yeah, they feel like you're mysterious with the Moon card. There's more to you that meets the eyes. Yeah, wow, 9 of Pentacles. This is what I said. This is why I said high maintenance. I sense that energy, 9 of Pentacles. Men, this is how they feel about you. You deserve the utmost respect, whether you are a woman or a man watching. Okay, living a life of luxury. Men feel like you're self-sufficient. And this is why a lot of them, they aspire to be like you or to be with a woman like you. Okay, so for the men, they aspire to be a man like you. Or even if you are homosexual, the same thing, they would aspire to be with someone like you. With the 9 of Pentacles. How do men feel about you? Yeah, guys, I can't make it up. Ace of Swords. Yeah, they feel like you're the truth, that you're honest. Like, you're not the type to play games. Like, you're serious. Wow, guys. We have the Emperor again. Boss. That's how they feel about you. Your energy is felt whenever you walk in the room. You have amazing leadership skills. Some of you could be trainers, fitness trainers. I'm getting that. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? Yeah, guys, I can't make it up. 6 of Wands again. Successful, victorious, worthy of celebration. Wow, we have the Queen of Wands. Like, they feel like you're driven, self-sufficient, self-confident, that you could do anything that you put your mind to. But there's a lot of attraction here with the Wands. A lot of attraction, and the Emperor. Like, I'm getting like you may dominate in your field. I don't know why I'm getting like supervisor position, management position, or like you just have amazing leadership skills. It doesn't matter which position you hold at work. There's a lot of men that are inspired by you. They like your work ethics. And there's a lot of them that just don't like your energy because you're a threat to them, or you're a threat to their masculinity. Whether you are a woman or a man here, they're threatened by that. And if you're a man, it's just like the way that women just, yeah, you see, you have good balance of a masculine and feminine energy with the King of Wands. It's like the way that women just gravitate towards you and love you or respect you without you having to use excessive force. That's where the disconnect lies with these other men that are threatened by you. How do men feel? Yeah, see? I can't make it up, guys. 8 of Swords. That's how men feel about you. Insecure, threatened. They have a lot of anxiety. It's like as soon as you come in, it's like, wow, the competition is here. Like, yeah, they feel like you're so, like you have this radiant vibes to you with the Sun card, that you're successful or you're destined to be successful. That's how men feel about you. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? Yeah, that you're very skilled and talented. So we have Leo energy twice, no, actually once, and we have Emperor, which is Aries energy. Then we have Gemini and Virgo, Virgo twice with the Magician and the Hermit. But men feel like you're extremely talented, or you're a master manifester. You just speak life into existence. Like I'm getting like some men feel like things happen for you easily, like you're lucky. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you, my pal? Number 1. How do men feel about you? Yeah, now we have the King of Wands. Yeah. Like you dominate your industry, or you dominate in your field. You're extremely confident in yourself. Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have almost all the aces. You're well established. Wow, you're skilled and talented with the 8 of Pentacles. That's how men feel, like a perfectionist, extremely focused, because we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Some men feel like, I'm getting like with the boss energy, with the Emperor, you will be somebody that's gonna establish yourself in your field as one of the best, because you're working towards that. You're already working towards that with the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant, which is somebody who follows the rules, who has integrity. And then we have the Emperor twice, a boss, a leader, somebody who has amazing leadership skills. Okay, and this is how men feel about you. That's why some of them are threatened by you and some of them are motivated by you. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 1. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 1. Bye. Hi, pal 2. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot, back at you again with another video. So, my pal number 2, you picked the white butterfly. And this is going to be your reading. So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So, my pal number 2, how do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? We have Aquarius, collaborate. They feel like you're a great team player. You have a collaborative spirit. I'm getting like original and popular. I don't know why I heard out of reach. How do men feel about you? Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Self-sufficient, established individual. This is how men feel about you. They feel like you have great, that you're desirable with the 9 of Cups. This is what flew out of the deck. That's how men feel about you. You may have a lot of suitors, pal number 1. Pile number 2. I said pile number 1, but pile number 2. And for the men here, men feel like you do have a lot of suitors. That high quality suitors, like I'm getting like somebody saying like, oh, why does he always get the, you know, the bitchs? Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Why does he always get the, like, somebody whining, saying that, like, every time he comes here he always gets all the, you know, somebody just complaining about that. Yeah, 3 of Cups, like, you know, joyful. Everybody wants to be around you. Everybody wants to chill with you, have a good time. You know, that's that Aquarius energy where, you know, everybody wants to be your friend. They want to be part of your clique. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. This is how men feel about you, whether you are a woman or a man here. Okay, but it's always like a good time, good vibes. And if you are a woman, you're extremely desirable. You have maternal energy to you with the Queen of Pentacles, but with the Page of Pentacles, men feel like you are, I don't know why I heard discreet. That's how they feel about you, or distant. But you see, we have the 3 of Swords, heartbreaker. That's how men feel about you. You're a heartbreaker or you're a player. For the men, I'm getting like you're a player, and then for the women, it's like you're a heartbreaker. This is how some men feel about you. Like I feel like some men feel like you're just too beautiful. Oh, wow. Guys, I just heard that Sean Kingston song, so old. You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. You'll have me suicidal. That's how some men feel about you. Pile number 2. What are you doing to these men? What? This song is so old, guys. Oh my God. This is how some men feel about you with the 3 of Swords. Like, you're a heartbreaker. And for the men, like I said, the player. Like, you get, like, that's why I'm getting like that man saying, oh man, that guy always gets all the, you know, somebody just whining because they ain't got no, they're not getting any play. That's why they're whining. Why? We have the Hermit. Oh my God. You know what I just heard? You freak them and you leave them. What the hell? Somebody's saying that about you. This is how some men feel about you. Whether you are a woman or a man watching here. With the 3 of Swords and the Hermit, because like ghosting. But I'm also getting like some men feel like you like to spend time on your own, or like you feel like you're too good for them. That's how they feel. Like you're always on your own, or you're always rocking by yourself, or if you are rocking with people, it's always the same. You may have like a small circle of friends. You guys could only be 3 of you. Yeah, that's how some men feel about you. Like that's why I was getting out of reach. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? Yeah, you see, we have the Queen of Wands, like extremely beautiful, attractive, magnetic, regal. There's an air of royalty to you. You may have Leo in your chart. How do men feel about you? My pile number 2. Yeah, as I say that, guys, Strength card comes out. Leo, influential. That's how some men feel about you. You may have Leo and Aquarius in your chart, so like Leo Sun and Aquarius Moon, or vice versa. But you see, the 2 of Cups flew out as well. So lover, that's how some men feel about you, like ideal lover, or they would want to make you their lover. Or like some men feel like you're always the number 1 choice. For the men's watching here, like other men feel like you're always the number 1 choice, or you always get the best options when it comes to love, and they feel like it's unfair. I don't know why I heard pretty boy. Some of them, they call you pretty boy. They feel like because of that, it's because of the fact that you're a pretty boy, that's why you get all the good women. How do men feel about you? Yeah, I just saw the Knight of Cups, guys. No, not the Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. How do men feel about you, my pal number 2? Yeah, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, collaborative. You have great work ethics. I don't know why I heard third party. Wow. What? Oh my God, guys. You know what I just heard? Mr. Still Your Girl, that song, Bottoms Up by Trey Songz. I don't know if Trey Songz and someone else. I think there's someone else on the track. But at the beginning of the song, he says, it's Mr. Still Your Girl. Oh my God. That's how some men feel about you. This is for the men here. You have a lot of haters. Like for the men watching, you have a lot of other men that are hating on you. They keep you close. I feel like whenever they're around with their women, like their girl, they don't like you being there. Like especially if you don't have a date. Like if you're single and then you're just there at a party or a gathering and they're with their women, they don't like that. They don't like the fact that you're alone. They rather you shackle up with someone else than see you by yourself, because it's like, I'm getting like Mr. Steal your girl, but you don't try to, I don't feel like you have like your, you know, bad intentions where you purposely try to take someone else's girl, but it's the fear that they have whenever they're in your energy. Okay. And the men, for the women, it's like they feel like other men could steal you away because of like you're so good looking. You could make men eat at the palm of your hand. That's how they feel about you. For the women watching here, that's too bad. Their insecurities is getting the best of them. How do men feel about you? Wow, you see, I'm telling you, Ace of Cups. Desirable, loved, sought after. How do men feel about you? Yeah, you see, very charming. Okay, the Knight of Cups. I'm telling you guys, you have these men's like, you know, weak to their knees with the Knight of Cups, whether you are a woman or a man watching. Like you're a smooth talker, smooth operator. This is how some men feel about you. You know how to speak, you know how to talk, you're very charming. So it's like they don't want you around their girl. They don't want you around, period. It's like, you know, I keep getting like somebody saying that you're a pretty boy. That's why you get all the women. And then they, like the women watching here, it's like you're very attractive. So a lot of them, they feel like, or maybe I'm getting like some of them, they feel like you're too flirtatious or too friendly. That's how they feel about you. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you, my pal? Number 2. How do men feel about you? I just saw the 9 of Swords. Like, you give men, like, anxiety. Yeah, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Extremely talented. You bring a lot to the table. You have a lot to offer. Okay, this is how some men feel about you. Yeah, but we have the 10 of Cups, like family oriented. Like you have beautiful earthy qualities, loving qualities. That's why like it makes you highly sought after and desirable. But because you have a lot of options, you have a lot of selections, it's easy for you to, I don't know why I'm getting a discard of someone. This is how some men feel about you. So that's why some of them, they don't even try to approach you, because they out of fear of getting rejected, because you have options. How do men feel about you? Yeah, you see? I'm telling you, competition. Either there is competition for you, for the women watching, and for the men, you are competition. That's how some men feel about you. Like I said, guys, I was getting that energy from the beginning. Like men see you as competition with the 5 of Wands. Okay. How do men feel about you? Wow, Emperor, boss energy, powerful. Okay, yeah, the Lovers, you see, highly sought after and desirable. How do men feel about you? What, guys? The Empress, and the Emperor and the Lovers. You know what that means? Like I said, like I kept on saying in the whole reading, you are highly sought after. You are highly desirable. This is how some men feel about you. And with the Emperor being here and the Empress and the Lovers in the middle, it tells me that men sees you as someone that is divine as well, or like possessing higher qualities, maybe qualities that they don't feel like they have within themselves, or qualities that they feel like they could give you, or things that they feel like they could give you. Very beautiful, like I said, pretty girl or pretty boy. With the Empress is how some men feel about you, or just too like out of their league or out of their reach. With the Empress and the Emperor being here, whether you are a woman or a man, I keep getting like pretty boy, because for the men watching here, this is like how most men feel about you, like you're a pretty boy. Okay. And for the women, like your beauty is exquisite. And it's like there's too much competition for you. So some of them, they don't even want to step to you. They don't even want to like come like approach you because of that, because they know like they're gonna either get rejected or they're gonna have to fight for you and it's gonna be too hard. They may not feel like up to the challenge. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you, my pal? Number 2. I don't know why I heard angelic. You have this angelic vibe to you. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you, my pal? Guys, I can't make it up. The Lovers again. See? Highly sought after, desirable, but just out of their league. Or like just too much competition. How do men feel about you? Yeah, they feel like some of you, for the women, like you're too guarded or you have like strong boundaries. This is how some men feel about you. I don't know why I'm getting like it's not easy to get with you or it's not easy to manipulate you. It's like if they're gonna come and step to you as a woman, they're gonna have to really put in the work. And some of them, they're not willing to do that. They would rather you come down to their level, which is not going to happen. They know that. And for the men watching, it's like they know that they're not up for the challenge. Like whenever you step into the room, they know that it's over. They're not going, like, let's say if they're competing with you for a job or they're competing with you for a woman or something like that, they know that you're going to get it. Because we have the Emperor here, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So that means you're really talented. You work really hard. And we also have the 3 of Pentacles. You're a great team player. We have collaborate. So people like to work with you. People like to hang with you. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? Wow, guys, the Empress again. Extremely beautiful. Like people just love you with the Empress being here twice. Taurus energy and Libra. Okay. How do men feel about you? Wow. Ace of Wands. Extremely attractive. Extremely creative as well. You bring, like I said, you bring a lot to the table. That's how men feel about you. With the Ace of Wands. Wow. Knight of Cups again, guys. Oh my God. A charmer, smooth talker. This is how some men feel about you. You know how to get your way with people. You have great interpersonal skills. You're really a pleasure to be around, whether you are a woman or a man. And that's like one of the qualities that you possess that draws people to you, is like your ability to adapt to the situation and also your ability to relate to others. And without, like, you make people feel at ease in your presence, even though you're very attractive, very alluring, but you don't use that in order to intimidate others. You actually turn that and make them feel good to be in your presence, and make them feel like, you know, it is okay to be yourself and it's okay to relax. And some men, maybe they don't know how to do that with other people, or maybe they don't have great interpersonal skills, so that's why they could be jealous of you as a man and insecure for the women here watching, because people are just drawn to you. Guys, I cannot make it up. The Star, Aquarius energy again. You have that star-like quality. You're unique. Okay, you could be very popular, and that's another reason why some men are intimidated by you. Whether you are a man or a woman watching here, you have that healing energy, that healing vibe. You're just unique, and that's how men feel about you. Like, they know it's like ain't no competition whenever you step in the room. Okay, you're the competition. All right, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi, pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot, back at you again with another video. So, my pal number 3, you picked the pink butterfly. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 3. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? What do we have here? We have, wow, opposition, confrontation. Ooh. Confrontational. Threatening. A threat. Like there's a lot of insecurities in men when they are in your vicinity or around you. If you are a man here, you pose a threat to a lot of men. I don't know why I heard threat to their masculinity. Whew. I'm getting like a heavy energy. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? My pile number 3. Wow, okay. There's something about you that's unexpected with the Tower. You may have Scorpio in your chart. You have this magnetic energy to you. I feel like, you know why I'm getting like opposition, confrontation, is maybe some men, like for the men watching, they try you. And for the women here, the same thing, they try you. Like they try to maybe step over your boundaries or do something to intimidate you. And like they get a rude awakening with the Tower that you're not the one. You're not the one to be played with. You're not the one to be messed with. Or like you're not, maybe they underestimate you because of the way that you look. You see with the Queen of Wands. It could be like your height. Maybe there's like a height or your body weight. There's something about you. We have the Ace of Cups that maybe some men view as a weakness. Actually, it is your strength. Okay, with the Queen of Wands and the Tower, it's like maybe they expect you to act a certain way because you look a certain way. Whether you are a man or a woman here, take it how it resonates. There's something about your appearance that maybe other men feel like, yeah, they're easy target, they're easy prey or something like that. And then once they try whatever they were trying to do to you or do with you, it's not working. Like the way that you stand up for yourself or the way that you like behave, it's like it's unexpected with the Tower. That's how some men feel about you. That's why I'm getting like confrontation, opposition, a threat. We have the Ace of Cups, like you have a healthy amount of self-love. You're not easily manipulated or easily, yeah, you see, we have the Magician. You're highly skilled or talented. Maybe I'm getting like, it could be your age. So let's say if you're a younger man here, it could be like older guys. Maybe like they try to test you or try to punk you. And then they're realizing that you're not the one just because you're younger. And for the women here, maybe you're a younger woman, or even like if you are older, there's something about, like, I feel like your face or your appearance that maybe some people, they feel like they could take advantage of you and they cannot. Like these men, they think they could take advantage of you, but it's not like that. You're extremely confident in yourself. You're very talented. You know how to diffuse a situation. How do men feel about you? Yeah, you see, we have the 9 of Pentacles, self-sufficient, abundance, high maintenance, extremely intelligent. I'm getting very talented. We have the Magician, so that's Virgo energy. We have Virgo twice. 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy again. How do men feel about you? Yeah, you see, 7 of Wands. I'm telling you, there's something about you that's like, that tells people like initially, maybe you look very, maybe you have soft features. So because maybe you have soft features, they assume that you're soft, but you're not. You're not easily swayed, easily manipulated. And whenever you put your foot down, you stand on you stand your ground and your boundaries. It's like, it takes people, it baffles them with the Tower. Like they wouldn't expect that. They wouldn't expect that coming from you because they underestimate you based on your looks. Yeah, you're fair in your dealing. You maybe have Libra in your chart. And that's what I'm getting. Like maybe they underestimated you because you're so passive. Like you go along, you know, not go along to get along, but you just, you know, passive. You're laid back. You don't really look for trouble. But if trouble will try to find you, you will defend yourself. This is what I'm getting here. Maybe they underestimated you. This is how some men feel about you. Like you're very fair. You're truthful, but you're not the one to be messed with. Yeah, you see, guys, I can't make it up. Telling you, Emperor, boss, energy. What? Empress. This is the card that popped out. Empress and Emperor energy. You have a really good balance of feminine and masculine energy here. And that's how some men feel about you. You're a well-balanced individual, but there is an energy where they didn't expect that from you based on their assumptions of who you are based on what you look like. With the Emperor, you definitely have that boss energy. You have a strong presence to you and you're powerful. You're more powerful than what meets the eyes. Like people definitely underestimate you a lot, pal number 3. This is what I'm getting here. With the Empress energy, yeah, you see, we have the Queen of Cups. This is what I'm getting here. Maybe like there is like this softness to you with the Queen of Cups. But that doesn't mean that you're easily, like you're a pushover. This is what I'm getting here. Just because you have the Queen of Cups qualities where you're very emotional, emotionally intelligent, very soft. Like maybe you could be soft-spoken too. And then maybe you told somebody off or told a man off and it was other men there and they were like shocked. Whether you are a man or a woman here, maybe like you as a man, you may be soft-spoken. You may not have like a deep voice, so maybe because of that they feel like, yeah, he's a punk, like I could punk him. And then whenever they try, they get a rude awakening. This is what I'm getting here. This is how some men feel about you. Like you're very strong. You're not the one to be messed with. You shouldn't be underestimated. How do men feel about you? They definitely feel like you're powerful. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, driven, ambitious. How do men feel about you? Yeah, you see, you take up, like I'm getting like some men feel like you take up too much space. Like you need to tone it down with the Sun card being here and the Emperor and the Empress. Like you need to tone it down. Like who do you think you are? Maybe that's why like some of them, they want to step to you to try to dim your light, whether you are a woman or a man watching here. But like there's a lot of opposition, confrontation in like when you deal with the same sex or opposite sex. Like maybe like you trigger some men's insecurities because you're really good, like you're a well-balanced individual and you don't have to be aggressive to exert your power. Like you don't have, like your power comes from your softness. It doesn't come from aggression. So your power, I feel like you have power of persuasion. You persuade people to your way of thinking or to your way of doing without using excessive force. And this is why I'm getting like some men feel like it's unfair or it shouldn't be like that. This is what I'm getting here with the Sun card and the Emperor and the Empress. So you see you have Libra as well with the Justice here. There's a balanced energy. You know how to handle yourself in difficult situation, but it's the way that you handle yourself. Like you don't handle yourself with aggression. And that's why some men, they feel like, nah, it shouldn't be like that. No, especially if you're a man watching, like, no. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you, my pal number 3? What? The Empress again. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Down to earth, cautious, maternal. What? Like, I feel like some men feel like you belong in the house or something, or like there's something soft about you that they keep using against you, feeling like this is like a weakness, but it's not. It is your strength. This is what helps you connect with others. And that's how some men, they feel about you. With the Empress being here twice. Your apprentice. How do men feel about you? Yeah, but some of them, they have a lot of anxiety in your presence. Maybe because you can see right through their BS. I'm getting like someone feel like you're enchanting with the Empress coming out twice. Okay, so how do men feel about you, my pal, number 3? How do men feel about you? Yeah, you see? Scorpio energy, the death card, magnetic, powerful, intriguing. There's more to you. Like they underestimate you too much. Like resilient, this is how some men feel about you. It's like initially maybe when they try to test you and then you come back stronger or you come back better or you show them that you're not the one. Like I really feel like you have to, it's like as if you always have to prove yourself. Maybe I'm getting like this could be like work environment or men in your family or men in your like in your environment. So like work, family, or where you live, or like if you go to the gym, maybe like men like to come like even like compare themselves or try to push more than you to show that they're alpha male. Like it's just like always competition type of energy, whether you are a woman or a man. Like it's like as if you always have to be in competition with them, or it's like they're always in a state of competition or try to prove themselves that are better. Yeah, they always want to test your strength. Like this is how men feel about you. Like your strength comes from within and you have undeniable courage and stamina. That's how men feel about you. Some of you could be in the army, Navy. Like I feel like whatever you're doing could be I'm gonna like pal, maybe listen to pal number 1, because I'm feeling like similar energies where you always have to compete, or like it's like the environment that you're in is more male dominant. Okay, how do men feel about you, my pal, number 3? Yeah, but you see the Hierophant, they feel like you're a master, you're a guru, you're a wise counselor. And I feel like this is the reason why they are seeing you as competition. This is Taurus energy. Like you see how maybe people come to you for advice. Like you see how this man is bowing down to the Hierophant. This is why I feel like some people, they are like that with you at work or in your environment where you're just sought after for your wisdom, your expertise, and your knowledge. And this is why some of them, they feel like, nah, we have to take them down. We have to overcome or surpass them. This is why I'm getting here. Whether you're a woman or a man, men feel like they have to surpass you, be better than you, because they don't like the position that you hold, and you hold it with grace. And like I said, you didn't have to use aggression to get it. You were just your power of persuasion, because we have the strength card. This is persuasion. You don't have to use excessive force in order to tame the lion or tame, anything around you. You just know how to handle people with care, and you know how to connect with others with care. And maybe this is where the disconnect lies. Okay, so this is why I'm gonna like maybe pal number 1 may have like a message for you if you feel called to. Okay, so if you don't feel called, don't go watch it. But yeah, I'm gonna like, it might have some information for you in there. How do men feel about you, my pal? Yeah, you see the Queen of Cups, like highly intuitive, emotionally intelligent. You know how to connect with others. Okay, yeah, you're a great team player. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that's how men feel about you. How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you? How do men feel about you, my pal, number 3? Yeah, you see, guys, I can't make it up. The Strength card again. Highly influential, powerful. And we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you have great power of persuasion. You're charming. This is how men feel about you. Whether you are a woman or a man watching here, you have great interpersonal skills with the Knight of Cups. People just like to be in your energy. You're understanding. How do men feel about you? My pile number 3. How do men feel about you? Pile number 3. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. Highly intelligent. Okay, well spoken. How do men feel about you? Wow, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Extremely talented, devoted. That's how men feel about you. That you're very confident in yourself, because we have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But with the 8 of Pentacles, driven, perfectionist. I don't know why I heard goody two shoes. They're just hating. Like, you could be goody two shoes. Like, if you always want to do the right thing, that there's nothing wrong with that. Like, why would you want to be shady? Okay, but with the 8 of Pentacles, I'm getting like meticulous. This is how men feel about you. You're determined. And you're highly skilled and talented. You're always aiming for excellence. And I feel like this is where also the intimidation or the competitive spirit comes from. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.